Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome everyone to this internship program. So, this is like the sixth session we are taking, and we have almost covered the basics, or I would say the prerequisites you need to start coding in the IBM. The first one was the basics of Mochasoft or the green screen. The second one was the using the database or the physical files and the logical files. And the third one was the how we can actually code in the programming language. So we have covered those. And like when we learn a new programming language, we all of us write the very first program, which is the hello world. So I'm assuming that all of you have at least tried to write the hello world program. And if not, please go ahead and try that. So it would be better to get the hands on the new language. And for today, like for every session we'll open the question and answers window in the beginning and at the end of the session. So if anybody has any doubts, they can write their queries in the Q&A section and we'll answer those.
And also in Q&A, don't wish like a good evening. So just write the question that you need the answers to.
Okay, Vishaka, you are getting compilation error. So in your program, make sure that whichever variables you are using, you are defining those variables first. And after that, you are using those variables. And even if that not works, you can share a screenshot of your code in the Skype group and we'll look into this and we'll let you know what is the issue. Ankit, by name, the non-join logical file means that there are no files joined to it, just one physical file. So that is why it is showing the data of one physical file. When you create a join logical file, then it will display the data of multiple physical files. Urvashi will share those assignments either on your email or in the Skype group, and all of you will be notified by that. So don't worry about the assignments, just focus on the learning part. Ashutosh, you can type in your query in this Q&A section. Please ask questions if you have. Don't hesitate to ask the questions. Okay, so Ashutosh, if you are not able to watch any sessions, I have already informed everyone that these sessions are getting telecasted on YouTube as well. So you can go and watch those sessions on YouTube. The link is same for the Zoom. You won't get a new link every time. So you can join on the same link, and we'll share the Skype group in this webinar itself if you are not able to join until. Roshni, we have a session uploaded on YouTube for physical and logical files. You can watch those sessions and you can check how to add a column in a PF record. Okay, I think the most of the questions we have answered them. So we can proceed with the today's sessions, which is about the source entry utility, or the in short we can say SEU. So today's session will be taken by Sumer. So Sumer, you can take over and share your screen.
Yes. Let me know once when it is visible.
Yeah,
It
it
is
is
visible.
visible.
Okay. So hi everyone. Good evening. So today we have another session in Programmers.io intensive program. So today's session topic is SEU, source entry utility. So first I will show you the agenda of today's session, and then we will cover all the topics one by one. So first one is introduction of SEU. What is the SEU? And then there are several methods to we can open the SEU, and then SU line commands and SU commands. And last one is there are some useful things under the SEU. So basically, SU is the stands for the source entry utility in the IBMI system, and it is the built-in source code editor where we can develop the code and we can create and modify and maintaining the any type of source member, can be like PF, LF, or RPGLE program. So SU is basically provide the syntax checking, and SU provide the lot of tools so we can use and whenever working with the source member. So I'll show you there are different method to we can open the SU. So IBMI provide the different way to we can open the SEU. Like first one is the STR PDM, and then STR SEU, and third one is WRK MBR PDM. So basically these all are the commands we can use to open the SEU. So STR PDM is the stands for the Start Program Development Manager. So we can use this command to launch the program development manager. So it will provide a lot of tool and options so we can work with the source member and libraries and the object of the system. Second one is STR-SU is the start entry source entry utility. So we can use this command to start the source entry utility. So we can directly go to inside the source member. So source memory is nothing but it is a group of the coding statement. And then last one is Wrk MBR PDM command. So we can use this command to we can work with the member of the any file or library inside the program development manager. So it's also provide a lot of tools, and we can like display and create the source member. We can delete, copy, rename, and manipulate. So it's provide the multiple options. So I will show you all the command inside the system. So whenever you will log in with your system, you will see the IBMI main menu. On here, you can see the command line where you can write any type of the command. So first command we will write for the open the SEU, that is a str PDM. So strpdm command doesn't take any parameter, so that's why we can directly write the strpdm command and then we can press the enter. Otherwise, if any command contain the parameters, so we need to first write the command and then we can press the F4 so we can fill the parameter. So for strpdm we can directly press the enter. Then after pressing enter, you will get the new display, programming development manager. Here you can see a different option, that is if you want to work with libraries and if you want to work with object and work with member. So one by one I'll share you. So if you want to work with the libraries, so just you can take option 1. And then on the library field, you can define the library name. So here hash demo is the library name, and just fill the right detail, you can enter. So in this screen, you can see lot of option. If you want to change the library type, that is a production to test or anything, so you can take option 2. And then if you want to copy the library, so you can take option 3 and give the another library name. So it will copy all the object of the hash demo library. And then option 4 to you can delete the library. And then if you want to display the all the object of the library, then you can take option 5. And then option 7 to you can rename the library name. And then you can take option 2, you can display the description of the library, like who is the user of the library and when it is created, date or time you can see. And next is the option 9 to you can save the data of the library. And last one is option 10 to you can restore the data of the library. Also bottom of the screen you can see a lot of function key. So whenever you need to or want to create a new library, so you can just press F6 to you can create a new library. Otherwise you can use the create library command to also you can create the library. So I press F12. And then second option is work with object. So you can work with the object of the file or library. So you can take option 2. And then first of all, you need to define the library name and the object. So if you want to get the all the object of the library, so you can just everywhere define the star all. So also it will show you all the objects from the hash demo library. So in this screen, you can see all the objects that are inside the hash demo library. F12. And if you want to filter the object, like if you want to see particular object, so you can define the name. Also, you can define the type and attribute. So suppose I want to see all the PF inside the hash demo library. So I'll define the type start file. And for you want to see PF, then you can define the attribute as a PF hyphen DTA and then press enter. So you can see all the PF file and then F12. Similarly, for if you want to particular object, so here you can define the name. So I define the name stood PF. and then enter. So you can see all the StudPF object, and also you can top up the you can see all the options. So you can change the object type and file library, and option 3 to you can copy this object, and you can use other option to delete, display, and the rename if you want. So this is about the object. And if you don't know like how many source physical file inside the hash demo library, so you can just here name star all, type will be file, and pf hyphen src. So you can get all the source physical file that are inside the hash demo library. So in this screen you can see there are two source physical file, qdds src and qrpjli src. Last one is the work with the member. So this is the main options. So here you can directly get the list of the all the member inside the any particular source physical file. So just take the option 3. After taking option 3, you need to define the file name, source physical file name, and then a library name. And then if you want to get all the member from the source physical file qrpjli src, then you can remain same as a star all and type star all. Otherwise, if you want to filter the member, then you need to define the member name or type that will be like pf or rpjli. So you can define. So after filling all the details, if I press enter, then and then you can see here source physical file name, library name, and you can get all the member of this file, abs and other. So for working with a member, you can see all the options like if you want to edit the source member, if you want to change anything inside the source member, then you can take option 2. If you want to copy the source member from here to any particular source physical file or any library, so you can take option 3. And if you want to delete the member, then you can take option 4. And if you want to display the data of the source member in the protected mode, so you can take option 5. So basically it is for the reading purpose. You can't change anything inside the member when you take the option 5. And option 6 to you can print the member details, and option 7 to you can rename the member, and same as option 8 to you can display the description of the source member like file name of the member and the library and who is the user and when it is created, time and date you can see. Option 9 to you can save the source member, and option 32 you can change the text, like if you want to change the type of any member and the text, then you can take option 13. 14 option 2 you can compile the member, so it will create the object for the system. And then later on he will get the concept of the ILE. So if you want to create the module, then you can take option 5 at the option field. And the bottom of the you can see the different function key. So F3 to you can exit, and F5 to you can refresh the screen. And if you want to create the new source member of the file, then you can take option 6, where you can define the parameter like file name, library name, and so on. F12. This is all about the strpdm command. And second command we have strSEU. So SU command basically take the parameter. So whenever we need to define the parameter, just press the F4. In this screen, first of all, we need to define the source physical name, QRP, and then library name. And then you can define the source member name, type, option. So here on the option field, you can see blank, 2, 5, and 6. So blank and 2 is same, like whenever you define the blank and 2, so it will open the source member in the editable mode where you can change the member. And when you define the option 5, so you can open the source member in the non-editable mode as a protected mode, and you can take option 6 to print the source member details. So here I define the source member them, that is stood pf and same. Okay. And if I want to open it in the protected mode, so I'll take the option 5 and press enter. So in this pf you can see it will be open in the protected mode. So there you can fill the detail and directly you can come inside the source member. So F3. If source member is already created inside the source physical file qrpgl src, then it will open. Otherwise, if I here define the any name that is not created inside the qrpgl, so it will create the new source member with the that name. So like rpg pgm, that is not exist in this qrpgl source physical file, so it will create the source member, that name will be rpg pgm. So just take the option 2 and enter. The SRs. So yes, you can take. So it will create a new source member inside the source physical file qrpgl src with the name of rpg pgm, and here in code editor you can develop your code. Last command is Wrk MBR PDM. That is the most and popular command. Many developers use this command to save their time and effort. So here on command line, just write the Wrk MBR PDM command and then press F4. So here on file field, you need to define the source physical name. Member and member type will be optional, like if you want to filter the member or go inside the any particular member, so you can define the member name. Otherwise, if you define the source physical file name and library name, so it will you can see all the member inside the qrpgl. So just press enter. So in this screen you can see all the member that are inside the qrpgl srs. So like whenever you new to the on the system and you are working with the source member first time, then you need to first write the Wrk MBR command and then press F4. Otherwise, you can directly write the Wrk MBR PDM command and enter. So it will basically take the previous source physical file and library name. So don't need to again fill the parameter whenever you use the Wrk MBR PDM second time or later. So this is about the 3 methods to we can open the SEU. And then next topic is SEU line commands. So IBMI basically provide the few SEU line commands so we can perform the various operation. So these are the common and popular line commands inside the IBMI system. So first one is I. So whenever you're working with a source member or if you want to insert a new line, so you can use I line command, and then D line command to you can delete the any code line of inside the source member, and then A and B. So whenever you copy this line of code, and if you want to copy the before of any line or after the any line, so you can for after you can use A line command, and if you want to paste after or sorry before the any line, so you can use B. Then M line command to you can move any coding line to the specific target and then paste. And next one is RP. So whenever you need to repeat the any coding code line or coding statement, then you can use RP. So if you want to multiple time repeat the same line, then you can use RP and give the any number. Next is the C line command. We can copy the coding line and paste at a specific target. And then if you want to copy the block of code, so you can use a CC line command. So we need to define the boundary, like from where to how many lines we need to copy, and then CCR line command. So basically, whenever you copy the block of code and you need to again and again multiple time paste anywhere, so you can use CCR. So you can use multiple time copy code. Then L. So basically, L line command to he can shift the data to the left side by the one character or how many character you need to define after the L line command. Similarly for R, so you can shift the data to the right side by the any character. So I'll show you in the system. So you can take option 2 to editing the any member. Inside the source member, like here I need to insert any line. So I just take the I and enter. So it will insert a one line. But sometime I want to insert the multiple line. So you can just first take I and how many line you want to insert. So you can take 7. So it will insert the 7 line. Okay. And then if you want to copy any particular line, so you can use a C, like anywhere C, and from like where you want to paste it. So just like I want to paste before the 08 line, so I use the B because I want to paste it before the line number 8. So it will paste here. And if I want to paste after the any particular line, so just I will copy the this line result and paste after the 1 2 line. So I'll use the A. Okay. And then if I want to copy the block of code, then I use the CC line command. So first of all, I define the boundary. So CC, like here I want to copy the block of code and how many lines. So here I define CC. So in this boundary, it will copy the block of code, and somewhere like I want to paste it. So after the 39 line, I'll just take the A line command and it will paste here. Then next command is CCR. So like whenever I use the CC line command, so it will only work for the one time. But suppose I copy the block of code, but I want to use the multiple times. So I can use CCR to paste multiple time. So just I CCR R, and then suppose I want to paste it after the 59 line, then enter. So again, I don't need to copy the same code because I use the command line command CCR. So directly, if I here I need to paste, so line number 54. So I use the line commands A, and it will paste here. So this is the benefit of CCR command. And similar for the move. So if you want to move the particular line statement, coding statement, so you can use the line command M, and then where you want to paste it. So just I want to paste it before the 58 line. So for before I use the line command B, so it will paste it here. And if I want to move the block of code to somewhere, so I use the MM line command. So it will move the block of code. So I'll paste it here after the 41 line here. Okay. So next one is if you want to delete the coding statement, single line, if you want to delete, then you can just here take D, so it will delete the line. And then if you want to delete the block of code, like from here to here, I want to delete the block of code. So just I define the boundary and then enter. So it will delete all the block of code. And next line command is repeat. So RP line command I can use to repeat the any line. Suppose I want to repeat this display result. So I can use RP and it will repeat the display result line. But if I want to repeat it in multiple times, so I can use RP and then give the number like I want to repeat it from 9 times. So it will repeat 9 times. And there is another command that is L and R. So L is basically you want to move the data into the left side. So just you can use the L. By default, it will move to the by the 1 character, or if you want to move the by the 2 or 3 characters, so just you can take 3. So it will move the data to the left side by the 3 character. Same like if I want to move the block of code to the left side, then I can use LL. And how many character to I want to move? So just 3. And I can set the boundary LL3. So this coding block, it will move to the left side by the 3 character. Then R command to you can shift the data to the right side. So you can use R. And how many character to move to the right side? So suppose 10 character. So it will move to the right side by the 10 character. Same I want to move the block of code to the right side. So just I can use RR. And then define the how many character like 8 and 8. So it will move the block of code to the right side by the 8 character. So these all are the main and common line commands inside the IBMI system. Next topic is the SEU command. So there are common SEU commands, that is find. So if you want to search anything inside the source member, so you need to just specify the string name. So it will find it and can get the position of the string. And then change command. So whenever you want to replace the any character string to the another string, then you can use this change command. And then top command. So if you are inside the source member and you have a large line of the code, but you want to go to the top of the program or top of the your work screen, then you can use the top command to you will be go to the top of the screen. Similar, if you want to go to the bottom of the page, then you can use a bottom command. And then a save command. So whenever you are making the changes inside your source member and then you want to save the changes, then you can use the save command to change the you can save the changes and then you can continue editing. But whenever you want to like save the changes you have made inside the source member and you have to also exit from the edit screen, then you can use a file command. So it will save your changes and exit from the edit screen. And the next command is cancel. So if you don't want to change anything inside your source member and you want to exit from the session, so you can directly use the cancel command. So it will exit from the session. And last one is a set command. So basically, if you want to set the default setting environment of your source member, then you can set the environment. Like if you want to work with the uppercase, then you can also set the all the character as uppercase. If you want to, whenever you page down or page up the screen, so if you want to set the role like it will roll the half screen or full screen, so you can also set. So I'll show you inside the system. So first one is a find command. So top of the command line, first of all, you need to write the command. So find and then space, and then what you want to search inside the program. So suppose I want to search the result. So then press enter. So it will put the cursor on the result. That is the our string what we need to search. And then if you want to continue the finding of the result string, like wherever it is used inside the program, so you can also use the F16 function F16 or shift F4. So it will continue the finding the position of the result string. You can search in this way. And then if any string contain the comma, blank, or anything, then you need to put that string inside the single quotes. So find command. Suppose I want to find the position of the display result statement. Copy and put inside the single quotes and enter. So it will put the cursor on the display result, that is the our result and the string. And similar, like we are using the command find, so you can also use the shortcut F. So it will be same as the find command. And next one is the change command. So if you want to change anything string, or you want to replace the string to the another string, so you can use change command. So suppose I want to replace the hello to the another string. So first I need to here write the change command and then space, and which string I want to change. So I want to change the hello, and from which string to I want to change. So suppose I want to change to the PROGM. Okay, and then press enter. So here you can see it will change hello to the PROGM. Okay. So for change command, you can use the shortcut as a C. And then we have a next command, that is bottom. So if you want to go to the bottom of the this screen, then you can use the bottom command and enter. So you will get the bottom of the this program. Also you can use shortcut B for bottom, and then you want to go to the top of the this program or screen, then you can use top command. So it will bring you at the top of the program. Okay. Then if you are editing something inside the source memory, and if you want to save, so you can just top of the command line, you can write the save command and enter. So it will save all the changes, and again you can continue your editing. But if you want to save all the changes and you also want to exit from this source member, so you can use file command and then enter. So it will save all the changes and exit from the program. Okay. And again, if you don't want to change, or if you don't want to made any changes inside the program and you want to exit from the program, so just you can type the command, that is cancel, and then enter. So it will quiet the your screen. Last one is a set command. So set command to, you can set the caps as a off or on. So you can use upper and lowercase entry. Suppose if you want to write the code only in the uppercase, so you can set the caps as a on. So you are right now able to work with the uppercase entry. And if you want to set caps off, so you are able to work with both case, uppercase and lowercase. Okay. And whenever you page down and page up the screen, so you can also set the cursor or half roll or full roll. Like if you want to page down the half screen or full screen, so you can also set. So here I set the role to the half. So if I scroll down, so it will scroll down the half screen. Similar, like if I want to scroll the full screen, then I can set the role as a full. And last one is the parameter of set. So you can also set the role to the cursor. So you can use this set role C. So wherever you put the cursor, from where to you can screen like down or up. So these all are the SU command. And the next one is the some useful things under the SEU. So basically it's provide the some function key. So you can use some this function key to perform the operation. Like first one is changing the session default. So you can use F13, that means shift F1. So it will basically work as a set command. Set command to we can change the entry of the lowercase and uppercase. Also we can page down and page up, so we can set the parameter same like it will also done. And then find or change, so you can press F14 or shift F2 to you can find any string and you can change that string to another string. And then there is also another function key, that is browse or copy. So sometimes you are inside the source member and you need to copy the block of code from the another source member. So inside the source member you can just press the F15 or shift F3 to open the whatever you want, the particular source member. And you can copy the code of the that from the particular source to another source. And then similarly, like repetitively, if you find any string inside the source program, then you can use F16 or shift F4. And then again repeatedly find and repeatedly change the any string to the another string, then you can use F17 or shift F5. Next one is a system command. So you are inside the source member, but if you want to access the command line or you want to execute the particular command inside the source member, then you can press F21 or shift F9 to you can open the command line inside the source member, and then you can execute. Next one is a F17 subset member list. So if you have a member list inside the source physical file, so if you have a lot of member inside the your source physical file, but you don't know about the source member name, so you can just use the F17 function key to define the starting character of the source member or type. So you can filter the source member inside the source physical file. Last one is the search using the option 25. So I'll show you inside the system. So first one is like change the default setting using the F31 function key. So you can use the shift F1. After pressing the shift F1, you can see the parameter like amount to roll, like if you want to roll the screen by the half or full, and by the cursor. So already we know by the set command. And then also there is some another parameter, uppercase input only. So if you define yes, then you are only able to work inside the source member in the uppercase. Otherwise you can work with both uppercase and lowercase. And then we have a function key to find any string inside the source member, so we can use shift F2. After pressing shift F2, you can write the string name that you want to find inside the source member. So just I want to find the display, and whenever I'll find the display string, I want to change it to eval. Okay, and then enter. So in check source member, you need to press F shift F4, so you can search the string. like here display result. So I want to change the display to the eval as I mentioned. So I can press the shift F5. So it will display the, it will set the display string to the eval string. Similarly, again, I found the display string, so I can press shift F4. Here it will found the display. Then I press the shift F5 to change it to a eval string. And next one is a browse. So if you want to copy of the block of code from the another source member, so in this source member, you need to press the shift F3, that is the function F15. Okay. So in this screen, you will get the different parameter. So for like a browse copy member, so here I need to define the copy member from where to I want to copy the block of code. So member name is ABS and file name is same and library. So you can define the source physical file name and library name and then enter. So half of the screen you can see the source member ABS, or from here I want to copy this declaration variable. So I can copy the block of code, enter, and in this check source member I want to paste. So I can paste here. So for use after 28 lines, so I use the line command A. So it will paste here. So whenever you need to copy the any line of code or block of code from the another source member, so you can just use the function F15. And then similarly in source member, you want to access the command line or you want to execute the particular command. So you can use the function F21. That means shift F9. So you can press shift F9. So bottom of the screen, you can see the command line, or here you can write any type of command and you can execute. So here I'll just write the command strSQL and enter. So it will go to the this screen, that will be a SQL statement screen, and then I can F12. So this function like function F21 to you can access the command line. In this screen, you can see the all the member of the file QRPGLE SRC. Suppose here is a lot of the member, but I don't remember the any name of the member. So I can just here press the shift F5. So in this screen, I can filter the member name. Suppose I remember the member name that is start from the S and then asterisk. So it will filter all the member that is starts with the S, and I can also mention the here type. So here I can type the PF, and then you can also mention the from date to date. So it will filter all the member that you want. So after pressing enter, it will give me a member name that is issued PF, that is start from the S, and that type is PF. So we can easily get the source member inside the source physical file whenever we have a lot of member. And last one is if you want to search the string inside the all the source member of the file. So for that you can take option 25 on the option field, and for copy the 25 option for all the members, so you can just press shift F1. So it will copy the 25 option for all the member, and then you can enter. So suppose I want to find the result string inside the all the member. So here I can write result and enter. So first it will go inside the ABS source member one by one. So here it founds the line number 05 result. If I want to search more about the result inside same program, then I can use the shift F4. Otherwise, if I enter, then it will go to the another program and find the result string. Enter. So it will it go inside this check source member. Here it found the result string. Similarly, like if I want to search result string inside this check member, so here I can use F shift F4. So it will check one by one where it will found. And then if I press enter, so it will go inside the another source member. Here result, and one by one it will go inside the all the source member. So here bottom of the screen you can see the message 3 member contain the uh, result string. Yeah, so that's all about the SEU session. So if you have any question or doubt, you can ask me.
Hello everyone. So yeah, it was a wonderful session from Sumir. So if you have any query, you can ask your just raise your hand and we will unmute you, and then you can ask your question. Also, you can ask your question in Q&A if you want. Okay, so whoever have any query, they can just raise your hand and I can. Then we will let them to talk.
If you have any questions, you can raise your hands and we'll address those questions.
Hello.
Yes,
Good,
Swati.
good morning, sir. Sir,
Good evening.
I have confusion between CC and yum command.
Okay. So CC is used to if you want to copy that thing, that line of code or the block of code. It will copy the original will be there, but it will create a copy of that code at the place you want that. And is move, that it will move the original block of code to some other place where you take it. Copy will not delete the original block of code. Move will remove the original block of code and it will pick those block of codes and it will paste it somewhere else where you write the A or B command.
To the target location.
Oh, okay, yeah. Means due to it will delete original code and place in another
You can
target.
say
Yes, it will.
it just move that code from the source position to the target position where you define A or B, like after and before the position that you where you want to paste that. So it just uh, move it from source to target location.
Okay, yeah. Understand. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
People, if instead of typing in the Q&A section, you can raise your hands and we'll unmute you and you can ask those questions.
Hello.
Hello.
Sir, what is the difference between IBM main menu and the SEU?
Actually, your voice is too slow. So can you speak up? We are not able to hear you. Akshay, are you able to hear?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, so Hema, your question is what is the difference between IBM I main menu and SEU? So SEU is used for only when you are writing the code, when you are working with the members or the libraries. And IBM main menu is for entire green screen. It is not limited to the members and libraries. I hope I am able to answer.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Good evening, sir.
What does the WRK MBR PDM command do, sir? I forgot.
The work member PDM commands, it means work with members or program development manager. It takes you the screen where all your members are or sources are kept. When you type in the work member command for the first time, if you are typing it, you need to enter by pressing F4, you need to enter the source physical file and the library where you want to create the sources of your code. So if first time you have entered that, it will take you the screen where all the sources will be kept. And if there are no sources, you can press the
Create new
F6
source.
key to create source. This is for the first time. From the next time, it will refer to the last opened page, like the last source file and the library which you are referring to.
The last one I used that library file or the code.
Yes, the last source file and the library which you used on the work member command, it will refer to that every time
Oh.
you type the work member command.
So answer the earlier sir has told something to say, programmer used to say, use this because it saves their time. What time, sir? I didn't catch that.
There are two ways you can type. Then one is the when you type the strpdm command, and after that you can work with members. So you have to type in two commands, or you can directly type in the work member command, which will be efficient and faster. Obviously, the second one when you have to enter only one command.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Welcome.
Yes, Sanket.
Sir, good evening. Sir, whenever I make some change in physical files, so why does the data disappear?
Actually, you are not audible. Your voice is getting.
Okay, let me answer it. Okay, so you want to ask like when you are changing something in the physical file and compiling it, your data is getting deleted, right?
Yes, yes.
So this is the case when you change something in the physical file and you compile it again, the data will be lost. For that not to happen, you can use a command chgpf, press F4, and you can enter the file name, library name, and the source file name. In that case, the physical file will be changed, but the data will not be lost. If you directly press 14, it will compile the PF again, and the data will be deleted. A new object will be created for that. But for the
Thank you,
change
sir.
PF command, the new object will be replaced only.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Welcome. Please don't ask the questions in the Q&A section. You have the option to speak up, to kindly ask the questions verbally. That way you will be able to interact with us as well. Just raise your hands.
Also, if your query is answered, unmute yourself and lower your hand.
I think we are almost on time. So if there are no more questions, we can wind up this call.
Yeah, let's wait for 2 minutes or more. Then we will wind up call if there are no query. If you have any query regarding any session like this one or previous one, just raise your hand and ask the question.
Hello.
Hello.
Sir, we have not taken section previous sessions due to some internet issues.
No issue. Just you can go through on our YouTube channel. The previous session are uploaded there also. So just you can visit our YouTube channel and then you can go through all the sessions.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, no issue. Okay, if you have any query, just ask the question. I think there will be an issue with network. Okay, if we don't have any question, I think we can wind up.